Hi everyone. My name's Jerome, and I figure I will walk everyone through this little collection and explain exactly what I do have and why I collect. Um, what I do collect is 6-inch Black Series. Uh, I have obviously other things in my collection, but they're not in this room. Not at the moment, anyway. I like these figs so much because when I was little, Star Wars was huge. I was born in '71, so obviously I grew up right during the generation where Star Wars was everything to a little boy. I didn't have a lot of figures back then, but I had some, and they were always my favorite. My favorite things to play with. I think it was pretty much that way for the whole country. Oh, and while we're looking at this one, check out the box that my IG-88's in. At first I was kind of mad about the Vader box, but it grew on me. It's kind of cool. But now I need another IG-88 to open. Uh, anyway, here's one of the new figures I picked up last night. Kind of happy I found that guy. And he helps fill out the sides of the Solo poster, which Uncle Dan kind of got the theater to donate to the cause, which was kind of nice. But anyway, I'd say 2013, like everyone else, I first saw my first Black Series figures in a store, and I thought, wow, I mean, it's the nostalgia of it brought me back all the way to, being a 7, 8-year-old, 9-year-old boy again. And I thought, wow, if I had $20 a figure to blow right now, I'd buy every one of them. Excuse me. And at the time, I was going through some really, really difficult times as far as a custody battle for my child and just surviving, let alone hiring private investigators and lawyers and everything else. And I didn't have $20 for a figure. So I got a late start on this stuff. The good news is my little girl, I got my joint custody, and she gets to help dad collect and everything else. And now that I'm not paying lawyers and private investigators, we get to buy toys, which is it's good for both of us. But I got a couple years late start on the Black Series because of it. But thanks to eBay and some really good shopping, really lucky bidding, I've managed to build this collection. Which, other than a Bosk, I have at least one of everything in box, mint on card, or just to have one, to get that little toy store feeling. And I also have a decent amount that I finally opened. Oh, this Boba Fett right here, the prototype. It's the gold. I don't know if we can see it, but it is the gold lettering. Do you see the gold on the thigh? Cheap phone. I apologize, but anyway, that is the gold lettering Boba Fett. That is a case of the Revan wave, which, now that they've made a ton of Revan, I guess isn't so cool, but to me it's cool. It's the only full case I ever bought, sealed at least at one time. Well, if you guys heard that, you know that sound, and I got some work to do. But let me finish this video first. Anyway, these are the very first figs. Well, they're not the ones I saw, but They're versions of the ones I saw that hit that nostalgia button, and I thought, you know what, I need these. And as soon as I got bills caught up and a little extra cash for some toys for me and the kid to have some fun, I started buying these. I love these. These are newer. I absolutely love them. All four of them. A lot of people don't like that figure. I do. I think it's pretty cool. This figure right here, the Jaina Solo, I ended up with 3 of them. I'm going to keep one mint in box. I've got one loose now, which I'm very happy about. But the third one, I think if by some chance, some miracle, we get up to like 100 subscribers, I'll do my first big giveaway, I guess, and give one of those Jaina Solos away. But I'm not going to worry about that until we get over the 10 mark. That's the light arm variant of that C-3PO from The Force Awakens. The dark arm variant is, well, you just heard that fall over a few minutes ago, but I've got that one too. These are my treasure of my collection. And unfortunately, I missed out on Celebration Luke. It wasn't until right after Celebration I learned that I could have ordered one and not paid an arm and a leg. But being a single dad, I don't care if the lawyers are paid off or not now. There's no way I'm spending $200 on a figure. But I do love that set. One of my favorite figures is Darth Vader Red Eye variant. I will never open this. That is definitely one of my favorite pieces. Here's some more other figures, most of them freshly opened. That felt really good to finally get some open. The Rogue One collection, not only was the movie, I mean, I actually was touched by it, which is kind of rare for a Star Wars movie lately. I thought it was really well written and made. But these figures were outstanding, and I can't believe that these camera, like that camera one, you can get that damn thing for $5, $10. Granted, it's not every little boy's dream, but these aren't made for little boys. They're made for collectors, and how anyone can not want to collect that figure, I just don't understand. Personally, anything Star Wars, I love. It doesn't matter how a movie does. It's still part. Star Wars is a separate entity to me. It's a place I escaped to as a kid. I didn't have the greatest of childhood, so the few times I was able to watch Star Wars growing up, they were my escapes to somewhere else. And every time I got a toy, it was an escape to another world. But nowadays, people just seem to be taking these movies way more than what they really are, and all they are is entertainment. Star Wars is what you make of it, what you feel of it, in my opinion. And in my opinion, the movie could be horrible, And there's already a basis of greatness made that it doesn't matter. I mean, Star Wars is kind of like it's in the hearts. It's either a part of you or it's not a part of you. But any new movies aren't going to affect it a whole lot, other than a little bit of excitement. There's that noise you guys heard. That sucks. There's Buster. Anyway, a little nervous. I got a crappy phone. Don't really know what I'm doing. But I figured I'd kind of introduce myself a little bit and hopefully show my collection a little better until I get a selfie stick and a better camera and all that other crap. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I know over the years when I couldn't open any figures and I didn't have a place to put them, I really enjoyed watching YouTubers' videos and living vicariously through them. And maybe now someone can do the same with my video. But either way, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Go Pack Go, even though I know the Rams are probably going to get us. I'm really hoping we can pull one out. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.